So now you're reacting to the 2 new songs from the now 10-member boy group NCT 127. First you'll be reacting to Chain. It was first released as their 2018 Japanese comeback, but due to my fear of Japanese copyright, we're reacting to the Korean version released as a B-side on their 2018 album called Simon Says.
Japanese copyright is messed up.
Oh, really?
It is so strict. There's no streaming in Japan.
The lyrics talk about that as you grow older, you'll have to face transformation and a bunch of wild weather. The lyrics encourage you to break down the obstacles life throws at you and to connect yourself with others and together create a chain reaction that will change the world.
The song is composed by 250 and Album Nordvist.
Okay, bet that there is a chain in this song, like in the background. Yep, there we go. Okay, look.
Wow, that's cool. I'm trying to figure out what some of like the accompanying instruments are, but I'm not sure.
That was a bass drop I was not ready for.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some interesting percussion in there.
Also some interesting vocal sound effects too.
Oh, I like how the vocal harmonies kind of come in outside of the sound.
That's cool. It's like, that really adds a lot of drive.
They said something about a symphony when the string sounds came in. That's dumb. I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Here it almost sounds like they're not just taking like repeated rhythmic figures, but they're like bending the pitch too, which is really crazy.
Ooh.
There's some dissonance.
Yeah, there's a non-chord tone in there.
Man, that's cool too. Like the vocal line is like in one feel as compared to like the straight 8 feel of the rhythm section.
Yeah, like dotted quarter, is it?
Well,
Dotted eighth.
Well, it sounds like it's like, I don't know, like you would call that like in the cracks, where it's not necessarily like a triplet and it's not straight 8th. Like a lot of second line New Orleans music is like right in there.
There's the triplets that you always hear.
Yeah, you can get it, Mark.
Holy crap.
So fast.
They can all rap, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like every pop song always has that. Either like that or even like something like
It's the trap section.
you know,
Yeah.
just that like dotted quarter note.
Right.
It's like, it's like a nail gun.
Yeah, the amount of sounds in the background is like a little overwhelming. But
It's interesting because it's definitely like a harmonic loop,
Yeah.
but it's not like the traditional
No.
like 1, 4, 6.
5, yeah.
You know,
exactly.
like they've really made it interesting because it's a progression that keeps coming back, but like if they asked me to sing the tonic right now, I have no idea.
Yeah. Great. Flat 7 going to 1. Great. Always.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Got that drop right there.
They like use power tools as inspiration.
for the synth, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's great. Wow. That's like those synth
Whoa,
chords.
that was a weird modulation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was sick.
It was pretty lit.
I thought the song was great. I feel like I was more interested in like the sounds and textures that they were getting from like the parts of the rhythm section, or like, you know, like what they're using to accompany the band than necessarily what was going on like vocally.
I mean, you're listening to that to like turn up. Like,
Dude,
that's
that
what
was
you're listening
groovy.
to that for. Like, you're not just sitting down for that song.
Yeah, climbing into it, it's always like there's the rhythmic build up. So like one of them I recall is in triplets, so it's a very rounded feeling, and then it starts picking up in 16th notes and goes really fast, and then the next vocals goes in. So it's like I really like the transitions. It's very chaotic, but it's very organized. It's like you have to organize cacophony or chaos in order for it to be perceived that way. But yeah, it was very nice.
And after hearing the lyric description, you know, I really appreciate edgy sounding songs with very positive messages. I think that's my new favorite niche in music.
Wow, that was sensory overload for my ears, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was a little much.
That was so fun.
I think they went a little overboard.
I could have gotten more.
You could have gotten more?
Yeah, I would have had more of that.
As far as the message of the song goes, that kind of format is very fitting because it's supposed to be a very empowering song, asking you to just like break through your obstacles and keep going. So I think the fact that they chose to do sort of like a rap kind of like intense version, I think that was, I mean, it's really fitting for the meaning.
They're not just like breaking through emotional chains. They're like breaking the chains of tonality.
Yeah, all those weird modulations and stuff.
They are the new Schoenberg.
It was great.
I'm kidding.
Basically, you know, there were 10 voices in that group, and all of them sounded distinctly different, whether they were mostly rapping or even between, you know, the ones that were rapping. They all had very different styles. They all had very different timbres to their voices, especially the singing people too. They had different timbres, different colors. Being able to see who was singing what and really appreciating each individual person's gift and what they bring to the group. That's really smart to showcase everyone like that because it is ear candy. You know,
Yeah.
our ears, our palates, everything, we like variety. We love it. To have all of those, you know, very different things being showcased, it's just something that keeps the ear excited and keeps the ear attentive.
Okay, so now you're reacting to NCT 127's November 2018 comeback called Simon Says. This song is about breaking free, and what they wanted is freedom without caring what Simon says. Hence why the title of this is called Simon
Sticking
Says.
it to the man.
The song is composed by Jinsuk Choi, Ronnie Svensson, Anna Judith Wick, and Bobby Lewis, and Youngjin Yu. And so at the beginning of the song, you may think it's cursing, but it's a Maori Rugby chant, which they say to increase the spiritual goodwill of a gathering, so as to increase the likelihood of a favorable outcome before a rugby match.
It's so interesting. I feel like we've reacted to a lot of videos of the idea of like breaking out of the mold and like I don't know if that's just like we listen to the music that does break the mold of like regular pop music, and so they use those techniques in order to get that across, but like I feel like we've reacted to so many. They're just feeling the revolution in Korea right now.
But also, who is Simon?
Simon Says, like the game
Yeah.
that you play when you're a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just a metaphor.
Okay, yeah. Whatever. Oh, got it.
Simon
okay.
Says,
yeah.
tap
okay.
your head.
And they're just like, no.
Yeah.
We make whatever kind of music we want to make. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bam. Ooh.
Take the mask off. Be who you really want to be.
Wow, this is really edgy.
Very performance art-esque, like, beginning.
Wow, this is dramatic as fuck. Oh, these guys.
That's very guttural.
Yeah, they got the ranges covered.
Yeah, and they're actually harmonizing.
That's so high. His voice sits like.
Gotta love some harmony. Yeah.
Yes, you're sexy! Achoo!
Yeah.
Oh, we got some magic happening.
This is like. I'm like feeling this in my soul. I don't know why. It's just like, I really hate all of their stylistic decisions, but I'm loving the song.
Ooh. He has a cool voice.
Okay, I see you playing with rhythms there.
There's just kind of like a pedal in the bass, like the whole way through the song.
Yeah.
It's the same note. Duh.
Oh. Yes, you're so sexy.
They've utilized the effectiveness of the triplet. Woo! Yeah.
Large meeting tables.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
What does that mean?
I can relate to that.
You know when you are at a meeting and you just have an urge.
Yeah, you know, you just gotta stand on the
Get up
table
there
and rap.
Lie under the microphone.
Oh man, pure minor.
I like the contrast in like the bridge section.
Yeah, 180.
That falsetto.
Yeah, his belts is better than the.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That.
Oh, I get it. There was bells, and I was like, what is that? But it's the melody of what they're about to be doing.
There's like a electronic sliding sound happening
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So there's not like individual notes. They're just like glistening.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't end in the Phrygian flat too. It doesn't end dee da dee da da. It ends dee da dee da da. Ooh, we're diatonic. Yay! It's a nice ending. It's a nice song. It's a great song. I've spoken a lot.
No, I thought it was like the way they use their voices quite, or how they mix the voices. It's quite nice. Like the beginning, it's like a submersive voice, so it's very hard to hear it. And so it's like in the background, you can sort of apprehend it just a little bit. And then gradually, it's ever so gradually, it's like everything picks up, so the rhythm picks up. Maybe it's me, but I felt just what the repetition of Simon Says got a little bit overused, I think. And then that's when it's like, when it hit the bridge, when they started introducing each and one of the voices, I was like, wow. I started to appreciate more of the individual voices that they chose to feature. The waves, like whoop, 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 whoop. So I thought that was really neat, because I thought it was going to come repetitively, but then they displaced it for quite a while. So it's quite nice how they are able to layer it and have it spaced out, because it gives that really grand effect.
It wasn't until you said whoop that I realized, you know, the song has whoops, but not once did I think of dubstep. It's bending genres because you don't really know what to call it. Like with the other song Chain, you can say, oh, there's some industrial influence. With this one, you're like, it's rap, it's hip hop, but there's got to be a subgenre that fits the bill, and I don't think there really is. So, congrats to the boys.
Oh, why are they so beautiful?
Were you crying?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So, like, the whole thing definitely had minor vibes overall, but then you get to the chorus and they add in those major thirds, pickety thirds. But, like, sorry, I think pickety thirds are usually stupid, especially when in classical music. But in this case, I thought that adding the major thirds in the chorus actually really worked. I almost wonder if it went modal, but my ears are not that good.
Phrygian
So,
natural 3.
I was thinking something modal was happening
Same with
because,
Boomba.
yeah, cool. It was a cool color that they did. Very interesting. I loved it, obviously.
It's really cool that they can have a song where, like, you know, for pretty much like the verses, I would say, so at least 50% of the song, they have the same thing going on instrumentally, but you still hear that the song is super interesting because vocally what's going on, like, they have a lot of different vocalists singing, like, either together or, like, kind of, like, different spotlights, and it's all kind of happening very fast, so.
Also, the sounds are just super fat.
Yeah.
And they're just, like, super resonant, and you hear them develop,
And really legato, too, not like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
like very, I don't know, I'm not good with those classical terms, but just not necessarily staccato, but like you could still hear them.
Accented?
Yeah, like you could still hear them accented, but it was a very full accent.
Well, visually, the theme is like pretty clear that they're trying to break away from authority with like the robber masks and the siren samples and all of that stuff. There's a lot of kind of riot-esque sort of imagery and that one scene where they had that, it's almost like a UN-esque like round table with like the mics and stuff, and they're just like sitting on it like having a chill time, just like we can do what we want. And yeah, I think the music reflects that too in a way, because a lot of the samples, like I said, the siren sample they were using, there was a lot of like really kind of interesting, non-ordinary kind of sounds in there, which I liked. I thought it was really kind of badass. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they owned it.
I always comment, like, vocally, there were a lot of very, very, very strong singers. Most strikingly, that one bit, I think it was in the bridge. He's like belting the super high note, and then he just like vocal slid up into the tonic. Like, it was really, really cool. I thought it was awesome.
Hello everyone, I'm Umu, React to K channel creator, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed or learned something from it. If you'd like